2016, January 8th. It's not really the new year. You know it's in March or whatever. But I just gotta put this video out there, you know. This is just my thoughts, what's going on. A lot of people I've been seeing on YouTube and different places. If you haven't seen the cover Economist, which tells you what's going on about future plays that the hidden hand and these wicked are doing, flip it around, because everything is flipped right now. Everything is being flipped. China went to the dark side of the moon. Flip. That's a flip. Instead of going to the light side, they went to the dark side. Okay. Then you had facial recognition is now getting ready to be implemented throughout the world. 2020, the real ID, new ID Act will be coming along. So your ID will be obsolete. The reason why, so you don't get into federal buildings. Because the federal government is going to be shown that it's a separate government within a government. So I'm just trying to put this out there just to give you some things to think about. This shutdown is not about no wall. The shutdown is about finances, about money. The government is broke, or your so-called federal zone is broke. Alright? All this is for educational purposes. It's not to be construed to take advice for your life or any type of monetary policy that you want to do for your own self. This is just me giving my concise thoughts. Alright? And it's free. How to survive the money crash. This shouldn't even be money. It should be paper crash. Your paper gonna crash. Matter of fact, your paper already crashed. It's crashed around the world. Step by step by step by step. One country, this country, that country, this country. Okay? Now, you're about to see it here in America. But here's the problem with that. America has a war machine that they keep things working. So it's shut down, right? Now they got the infighting going on. They're gonna be fighting for a while over this. And the wall is not to keep people out. No wall can really keep people out because people are ingenuity. You know, they figure out how to get over it. Build a ladder, blow a hole through it. You know what I mean? Climb up, go under it. You know what I mean? Anything. Walls are meant to slow people down. Did you hear what I said? Walls are meant to slow people down. It's a layer of protection, not to stop it. You understand? To slow you down, to deter you. That's what walls are for. So, there's a lot of things that's coming. Russia, you forget about the bombers that Russia put in the backyard in Brazil, down there in South America. That means they can mobilize the troops on the south border. Did you get that? They can mobilize the troops on the south border. Yeah. Meant to slow people down. Meant to slow troops down. That's what walls are for. That's why they put a barricade or fire line or a ditch to slow them down, not to stop them. Only thing that stop them is something lethal. You know what I mean? God forbid we have to come to that. So yeah, that's what's going on. Oh, South China Sea, down in Taiwan, huh? China want to take back their area over there. Oh, what's going on with the Kurds in the Middle East? Don't you know there's war going on right now? It's war going on right now, huh? It just ain't pop off yet here in America. See, America ain't never had no war on its soil when it comes down to world war. It's the only nation that hasn't had. Well, you know, I can't really say that. Let me backtrack on that, because the Civil War was kind of a world war Though it was just the British, you had some of the French, Portuguese, whatever, your history buffs know all that kind of stuff, the Dutch, whatever, but it was mostly isolated to a Western world. Now you got what's coming from Germany, from Russia, from China, North Korea. All of these are coming. They just had a meeting, China with North Korea. Huh? They just had a meeting. They just said prepare to blow up 2 aircraft carriers. Huh? These things, don't you hear the war beats drumming, drumming, drumming? Stock market already tanked. You know how you need to run to the bank? Is when you start seeing gold and silver go up. Gold and silver go up. Right now, if you was to purchase your ounce of silver, you will lose half an ounce, right? Just from shipping and handling. Just to get it in your possession. You will lose a half an ounce. Silver just went up to $15. Gold is about to go up to $1,300. When gold hit the breaking point of $13.90, the dollar is out. So, no, it's not going to break down per se. Things are still going on. They're going to still prop it up. Powell said that, he's going to ease his policy and stuff like that. So that means there's going to be money in the system or currency in the system, but it won't have its purchasing power. How do you know they hit inflation? Well, when you go to the store, right, you see buy one, get one free, buy 2, get 1. Certain commodities, right, are not having the purchasing effect of everyone purchasing. So that means you who have the job, right, you'll purchase more than what you really need to cover for the person who is not working, who is not in the purchasing plan, who don't have the funds to purchase. Okay? So that's how inflation is hit over here. You got the yellow vest going on in Paris. You just seen a coup down out in South Africa. Venezuela still going through what they going through. Turkey is going through their inflation. So the third seal is open. The third seal is rebalancing of power. And we talking about economic power. We talking about political power. We talking about spiritual power. As this kingdom falls, right? Then they just came out. Your brother just put out excellent video. Shout out to your brother who put out Hebrews to Negroes. Is being shown worldwide. It's going out. That message is out. So the message right now is repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Read your red words. Get baptized in the water. Be ready. Be prepared for the coming of the Most High. We got about 10 years before the Messiah show up on the scene. But during that time, this kingdom is being transitioned over. It's being transitioned over. So I'm expecting they have a peace deal coming up. That's what I'm expecting. I could be wrong on this, but I think the peace deal is going to come, because that will quash plans for World War III. It may or may not go. We might just go into World War III, and then they come with the peace plan after they kill a bunch of people. To also remove certain bonds and money out of the system and come in with the new system, a new plan. It could go either way. They could do it before or do it after. Last year they just put the temple sacrifice up. Huh? They ready. They ready. They ready. Then you just had the Orthodox priests who split from the church because one part of the church is agreeing with the Pope of Rome. So they split now. So the Orthodox, who used to be against the Pope, they got together about 2 years ago. Now they had a split. Now they had a split because they see what's coming. They see what's coming. They see that they're gonna try to have this one world government, one world religion, one world mission. But if you know anything about Daniel, it says that the toes, right, the 10 toes, and I did another video about that. It's on Instagram. I think it's on YouTube as well, about the 10 toes, who they are, that they gonna be mixed iron and clay. That means it ain't gonna go together. It's not gonna go together. Why? Because you got two different mentalities. Two different mentalities. We know that clay is usually signifies the Most High, His people, and iron signifies the Roman, Greco-Roman kingdom. So that clay is not going to gel with that iron. Why? Because they have to be shaped and molded, shaped and molded, shaped and molded, until they become the form and the likeness that the Most High want us to be. But nonetheless, it's still going down. So I just wanted to put that video out there, just let y'all know. Shabbat, shalom, shalom, and peace and blessings on to you. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Shalom.